here today because this month my good friend Paul Sachs is our runner of the month. Paul's been a friend of mine for 35 years, I guess. There's nobody in this town that's done more for running in the last 12 months than Paul Sachs. Paul is at the track 52 weeks a year coaching people because he loves it. He likes to help people. He puts on the Overton Park 5-mile Classic. This year he started the Memorial Day run. He has the Christmas run. And Paul doesn't want me to say this because he's so humble, but he helps more people than everybody out there that he's helped knows it, that never come to the light of day. He's just a great guy. Paul's a great runner. He's won every major race in town, including the marathon. A lot of people know he's a great distance runner. Not a lot of people know that back somewhere, 30 years ago, he ran the National AAU 800-meter championships and came in 4th in the whole country. This has all come from a guy that really started out as a tennis player. In fact, a lot of people may not remember, but back in the 80s, Paul actually was the first finisher in the Boston Marathon from the whole southeastern United States. He ran the marathon in 2 hours and 28 minutes. Phenomenal.
I don't know when I first met Paul Sachs, but my memory is as soon as he came into the Memphis running community, he's been the glue that's held it all together, whether it's his programs at the Memphis track for training people or the races he puts on, the Overton Park 5-mile or whatever it is. Paul's the kind of guy that is always giving to other runners, and it's awfully hard to do something for him. He's always, he's a giver and not a taker. And I remember vividly when he really appeared on the scene and actually won the Memphis Marathon outright. Just incredible performance, really gutsy. And he's been a friend of not only mine, but every runner in Memphis. And there's nothing he wouldn't do for you and for the running community. And I think we all have a debt to Paul for kind of holding us all together over the many years. And he's got more friends than anybody I know.
So the biggest thing also about Paul is that he's there, and I don't know of anyone who would give their time. Anyone that I know would do that for free for this many years, for just someone who is a stay-at-home mom, and it's been a big part of my life for the last 3 years. So I want to thank him very much for what he's done to help me personally. Thank you.
Paul Sachs. Well, it's Christmas time, and Paul Sachs reminds me of George Bailey in It's a Wonderful Life. If Paul Sachs wasn't here, Memphis would be Pottersville. And I mean, he does so much for the community, and the track workout and everything else. But I mean, and Paul is the most humble guy around, and he sacrificed so much for himself, and so many people too don't know Paul as a runner. They only know him as a coach. But Paul in the day was, he was the toughest guy around, no question, for years and years. And we were just underlings, we just were trying to be Paul Sachs. But his effect on Memphis and running is so widespread, and that's why he's Max's godfather. He's just a great guy.
He just gives and gives and gives, though, to the running community. Can't be prouder to make Paul Sachs Runner of the Month.